straight across from here. This is now open.
There you go.
The gravestones are gone. Not all of
Now I can
them.
hold the
Yeah,
bowl.
hold on.
I can hold the bowl without burning my hand.
Okay. Is it going to be open? Let's have ourselves a look. No, it's still sealed.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to need to look things up then. Let's see. After Clock Tower. Let's see. After defeating Zephyr. Easier access. Head west to find a portal. Let's see. Wait. Okay, apparently we're sort of in the correct region. I see it now. It's okay. I'm going to actually swap these around here. And there, the freaking map. Over here. That shitty little room. That is where we need to go. Okay. Let's first visit the
Metroidvania,
safe
ladies and
room.
gents.
Yeah, that's one of the ways in which Castlevania games can be really annoying. Well, so, other people just love that about the series. Just, when it's not as obtuse or specific, there. Okay. Let's hit the save room over here, and then we can continue over there. Yeah, I have a bigger version of the map visible, so yeah, even I had difficulty spotting that. I need to find a Reddit post on which actually circled the damn room. Okay. Another one of those. Isn't imp technically just the word for mini devil or something?
Well, originally imp over kind of a fey creature. That's like they got demonized.
Okay. Okay.
But in games, they are basically like a weaker, tiny version of a devil or demon, basically the lowest level.
Okay. There, Frank's son again.
Sorry, Frankie, but we kind of need you to be gone for a bit.
All right. Bit more down. Okay. This thing again. Okay. And yeah, there. There it is.
Final level,
Okay.
fuck you, I guess.
Yeah, we've been here before. I think we forgot about this hole, though.
Okay, for the other Castlevania games, I'm going to keep a freaking notebook on the side to make notes for stuff like this.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
There.
But anyways, to the crypt.
Not happening again. Okay, is this going to be the waterways of some sort? Subterranean hell. Close enough, I guess. Immediately a boss room. And... Cave trolls, okay. You...
Might want to find the safe room, then try and take on the
Yeah.
boss.
Let's see. Dead pirates may cause greater damage on enemies attacked from behind. Okay, that's more
So
of a rogue
attack them.
thing, but... Situational, but if you can get behind a boss, that might be very useful.
Yeah.
You go take care of that. There's no need for warning shots in this castle, and yeah, seeing as there actually is a drawbridge and everything, this is a castle. Really? Paella?
Yeah. Basically a food item.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's the simpler one again, so moving the cursor up here. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I know what ability we're going to get here, huh?
I looked away for a moment, but I see... Fish.
You're fighting a giant fish.
Fish. Okay, okay, I can tell where it is from the bubbles about.
Right. Here, me gonna clean my beard.
Rahab.
Rahab. What is that? Ain't that the name of the whale that swallowed someone in the Bible?
Bible. Are you thinking of Moby Dick?
I said Bible!
I think you got both the whale and the book wrong.
No. There's a whale in the Bible that swallows someone.
Yeah, no, I know that. Also, you might want to heal.
I'm doing this mostly to figure out its attack first.
I think this case of Hill is getting the information wrong.
And what's the name? Rahab. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Rahab. Okay.
Yep. Okay, it's going to try and... No, it's moving away. Okay.
Bye. No, that's
Yeah, that jumping attack is well, all of these attacks are definitely aimed. Okay. And that... Okay. There might have been a bit of hammering audible on the mic there, because yeah, they're installing something on the wall downstairs.
It's named from a Hebrew water demon.
Alright. Alright, the whale in the Bible might have been named Shamu or something. I'm gonna guess I think of what another mythical figure called an Ahab. I'm about to think of Ahab.
That is again Moby Dick.
Yeah, that is from Moby Dick, yes.
Call me Ishmael, bitch. Wait, shit.
What
I should have saved that one. What?
What do we call you Rom?
No, then I just remembered a line from Freeman's Mind, but I remembered. Oh shit, I should have said that at the end of the boss fight.
There, Rom, there. Alright. Elisa was correct that the Rahab was from mythology.
Yep.
Just the wrong one.
Okay. Come on, you stupid thing. I'm actually going to swap this one over to the gun for a moment. So if it's going to jump over, I can at least get in a few cheap shots. Quite literally. Okay, that upper fin doesn't damage on contact.
Wait, can you stand with those things?
Yep. We'll try to break it, of course.
Try shooting at it when it goes, when you're in the ice thingies. See how much damage we can pull up.
It needs to come up first. I'm guessing it does those throws because it remembers its time in SeaWorld.
I don't think we want this in SeaWorld. For so many reasons.
Did a big move there. There we go. 100 damage about. Not the most exciting boss fight, since we're basically just swimming around, stabbing at a face whenever it pokes its head up.
What a fish? Stab a fish in this case. Fillet a fish.
There.
Cut the fish. I'm getting more morbid and morbid as I go on, aren't I?
Back off so I don't get hit by its forehead, grazing my by my freaking toes. Seems to have stopped with
grazing or praising?
Over, yeah, the dives over. There we go. Okay. Giant fish of the underground, defeat Rahab. Okay. There we go. Ability to move on the water. So give me that. Yep. That one.
You leveled up.
I almost would call that one boring. Just,
Yeah, well, all you can do is really swim.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can get your gun underwater. It'd be funny if you couldn't.
Merman!
No, we can't pull out a Glock on people underwater.
This shouldn't work.
Castlevania logic.
I mean, video game logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, there are not many guns that work very well underwater. Like, sure, some may be for fire, but more like one shot and yeah, that's not even a good shot to begin with.
I'm just out there.
Basically, there's a reason why you use harpoons underwater.
Yep. Those things can even be deadly on land.
Yeah.
They do get launched with a fuck ton of force.
Yeah, like some people thought harpoons are weak on land, but no, they are not.
They are specifically made for impaling stuff, so...
Yeah. And people usually forget that there used to be bigger versions on them, mounted on ships.
Yeah, for whaling.
Yeah. Those were basically spear or harpoon cannons.
don't think
There's
I've heard
many
anything
people-
about whaling in quite a bit.
Yeah, and are you surprised? When people say harpoons are worthless on land, they seem to forget what harpoon gun are, and they usually come in many variety.
I'm a bit curious.
Uh,
It's just a sea urchin that follows us around. Okay. But we did need that for upgrading one of our weapons. To the stream of water and chainmail.
Wait, what?
Let's see, is that better than the army jacket? It actually is just about. Okay.
Oh wait, actually that makes sense. Chainmail is a protection you can use underwater. So, alright. Madly not gonna matter. I wanna say, why not scale mail? I realize divers use chainmail
Yep.
as a way
Yes.
to protect from sharks and other animals.
Yeah, since it's not easy to bite through that.
Indeed. But that's, again, it's more of if the animal gets aggressive.
The mermaid completely whipping its shot. Okay. I mind up. Okay, not that we really need of those. Still better to have them than not. Eat up a fish again.
Bless you.
Invite.
Thank you.
What a fish head rum?
That's
No, I said thank you.
rusty
Oh, yeah.
food thin.
I just ask if you want a fish head.
Yeah,
Speaking
that would be
of,
nice.
a throw fish head's head. Okay, that just sounds stupid enough. Is right what it says on the rusty food tin, huh? Since we picked it up just before. Okay.
Rusty protein?
Yep.
Would you even dare to eat anything from a rusty fruit tin?
Are you brave enough to open it?
Oh, you actually...
As long as the seal isn't breached, it technically wouldn't be too bad. But if it is breached,
Yeah, and also depending on what direction the rust is on. Like, if the rust is inside the can,
yeah, nope. That's
Also,
just
I
food
didn't-
poisoning in a can.
yeah. And also, I did not realize you got picked up an item. I thought you were saying a saying, basically, a phrase.
That would
didn't
be an
realize you
odd
picked up
one,
item.
even for Dutch sayings.
Wait, what did you say?
That would be an odd one, even for Dutch sayings.
Yeah, you're gonna end up having to teach us some weird Dutch sayings.
Hello?
Procel?
Bruce.
What?
Is this like a positive incel?
Raising.
Okay, it has a female voice, so it's not an incel.
I need to ask. I heard
no,
of it
it's
many
not.
times, but I never heard anyone explaining what the heck incel means.
Involuntary celibate.
Oh,
Basically, generally people so toxic that they just can't get a girl.
okay. Finally know the proper context of that word. Ice shade.
No frozen shade.
Refusal shade. Wait. I realized something. Rob, don't you usually complain it's warm where you live?
Yeah.
I think we found you a good girlfriend material here then. Frozen shade.
That are cold in the shade and not.
Wait, what? One or two? You were saying?
I'm gonna say I think you need to slam down on the.
Yeah, sort of ground stomp. I know you can do one in. No, not that. I know you can pull one off in Order of Ecclesia, but you need a specific power before you can do that, and it's not even explained that you can do it, I think. Okay. I need to keep note of that. Oh, it's Une, not Ume. Yep.
Yeah, Ume, I think, is something else.
Umi, that is... hello. Allure Une. Okay.
Wait, that's a misspelling of Alaroon.
Yep. A bit of a mini-boss with this one. Okay, that was a surprise.
The heck?
But yeah, Umi, I believe, is Japanese for ocean. Because there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Umi, which, well, is a field card that gives water types advantage.
I'm curious.
Let's see. I'm turning back to check out those lower, whatever's below here. Okay, that's an other attack. Thank you. I guess that's a fitting item to get from the frozen enemy.
They drop ice cream?
Yeah. Damn it, it's another one-way. Not one-way door, but yeah. Those are the things that are always annoying to find. You just need to get around from the other side. Getting cheap hits. There. Okay. Okay, they're immune to that. There. Actually, I think we have just enough reach with this. Yep. Okay. There. Ow. Ow. Okay, I thought we had just enough reach with the halberds to not even need to be within range of their attacks, but nope. Okay. I need to find a safe room quickly. We still have a good amount of healing items, but I don't want to waste too many of those. Okay.
Yarr!
Ow.
Got you in the upswing!
Let's see. Hello? Ukubak? Ukubak?
Yeah, no idea what the heck. It looks goblinoid?
Yeah.
And what the heck was that in the other room?
We'll check back there after we've checked this area. Not even a secret in the wall. Okay.
Hello? What the?
Okay, they just respawn here. Is this a safe room? No. Okay, warp room. It's just about as good since we can just go back to the village, check in with the others. Okay. And there's basically no way that these things over here can kill us, because our armor is so much higher now. Just 1 damage. I'd need to stand still for over a minute for him to be able to kill us. Okay, now what was it with the needles we could upgrade? Okay, nothing new. At the mace.
Morning
so
Star.
we're making this into a... Yeah, Morning Star. We need a bugbear soul to up... Okay, that would...
Wait.
Down? It's... Huh. Why would we go for something that lower... Oh, it might turn it into a one-handed weapon.
Looks like it.
Okay. Let's check in over here for anything new. Maybe sell off some stuff we don't need, like the extra longsword. Get some stuff in. Okay. Still full on those, not touching those. I am getting extra of these, though. Okay. And yeah, nothing new here. I get the feeling we might not get anything new there outside of weapons we fused together.
I've got something? Ron, you know what to do.
Okay.
Of these.
Try not to die.
I think I'll actually keep the handgun. For one, it's expensive as all hell. And, well, we could just screw around a bit with how much reach it has. Okay. I think I will sell these. A bit of extra attack is not really worth it, I think. Sell that. So, how much do we have now? 33,000. We could probably buy an upgraded weapon for that. Like the Masamune here. But I think I'll keep off with that. For now,
And
let's
I'm back.
save and head back in. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I could use that money. Yeah, I could use the money spent on that weapon probably a lot better in healing items. Go. I'm still curious what the soul of the Ouija board does. A part of me feels like it would just chuck a glass of wine or something at the enemy.
You know what a Ouija board is, right?
Yeah, but that's a table, and it has drinks dancing on top of it, so I'm guessing it means more like it's a possessed table.
Probably it's because possessed for whoever summoned the damn spirits.
Okay. Not doing a jump, a blind jump just yet. You should keep in mind to explore the flooded area of the gardens at some point as well. There. There, and just the mushroom. Okay. Anything of interest around here? Look, another one of you. One of these paths is going to lead